Alright, welcome back. Sorry it's been so long since I've actually shot a video and posted one, but I've been busy, and again I apologize for the noise too because I'm right next to the highway, but almost done with the bus. 7-color paint job. Sorry, 6-color paint job, not 7. 7 if you count the blue that's inside. So I have white, silver around the windows, beige and almond in the middle, with a silver bar right around the back of the bus, and a nice leather brown with POR 15 black on the bumpers. New 12,000-pound hitch with 2 5,000-pound restraining chains for the trailer. Pull out the key here so I can unlock it. No, that's not my car. That's someone else's car. I did get a hitch that has a step on it, so once the trailer is connected, these stairs, which are very rickety, will just sit inside. So here's the shop. A little bit of a mess right now, but mostly finished and pretty well packed full of stuff. Close this up. Sorry, Linnea, for the shakiness. I'm doing this with my phone, not the camera, because my computer is torn down. Prepping it for putting it in here. Got the lock for this door to work, and figured out how to keep it from flying open when I drive. We lowered the pedestal 2.5 inches. So now I have enough room in between the bottom of the seat and the steering wheel to where I can drive. Dash is still torn apart. I have a new radio that I'm putting in, and I'm putting some 6x9s up in the corners. Got coat hooks back here, and I'll probably be putting in about one more. Pine tongue groove on that wall. Let's see if I can get some brightness out of this. Not really, no. Directly behind the driver, I have a pull-out pantry. Ooh, that is really shaky. It's a little cold today. It's only about 30 degrees. It's nice, chock full of mostly food and spices and such. And a propane tank for a propane stove. That just slides back in, locks down, and I have hooks for additional locking. just in case. I've probably already shown this, but there's a box there. 10 cubic foot fridge, electric, not gas. This runs off of my inverter and batteries, secondary batteries. That's my water heater and freshwater or drinking water tank. My freshwater tank is underneath here. 40 gallons for fresh water, 20 gallons for gray water, with a weep valve in case I put more than 20 gallons in there. It'll weep out, but it'll just weep out the top layer of the water. A nice deep sink here. I can bird bath either in this sink, or the head does turn all the way around, and this doubles as a shower head for an outside shower. Homemade butcher block counter for both sides, made out of scrap 2x2s, cut down to 1x1 and glued together. Got an 8-foot shelf above the kitchen, goes the 2 feet behind the wood stove plinth and all the way across to the fridge wall, and more tongue groove pine there on the fridge wall. Switch to this side. It's kind of covered in stuff. Got a bench bed. Those rear cushions do come off with storage behind them and storage underneath. And it's a 2-foot wide bed. It's not very comfortable, kind of hard. But I don't expect many guests anyway. And if they don't want to sleep on that, then they can sleep on the floor. Oops. That's where that screw went. This I call my rock and roll high chair. It's mounted to a bolt pedestal. And unfortunately, when anybody of 100 pounds or more sits in it, it rocks and rolls, and yeah, it's a rock and roll seat. I need to reinforce it. It's secure. It'll save you, it'll hold secure in an accident. And it has built-in shoulder harness, just like the driver's seat. Got screens on all the interior windows that open, and on the hatch up above that also opens. Got to get a shot of this for my Aunt Nancy. She made those bears. Well, the left and right bear, the middle bear is the Snuggles bear. And my car stereo trophies. And my tiki from Hawaii. A little knick-knack shelf. Composting toilet. I made curtains for, temporary curtains for all the windows with Reflectix. The one you see here is for the bathroom and for the kitchen. There was 3 there actually, 1 for the bathroom, 2 for the kitchen. The one for the bathroom has fabric on it. I was testing out an idea. Stink extractor that I still need to do a little bit of work on. It doesn't have power. That reminds me, speaking of power, I have a FlowJet pump that is hooked up, ready to go. there will be a curtain, another curtain like these ones right there. Just need to cut it down and attach it. That side area there will actually have a homemade medicine cabinet, I guess you could call it. No mirror. I know what I look like. I don't need a mirror. And then this wall will have a hook, a couple of hooks with my button-up shirts on hangers. And the wonderful wood stove, cute little wood stove. And I'll give you a reference since I'm so close. Put my glove on it. 1 cubic foot. Very tiny stove. But it's supposedly made for 300 square feet, and I am in 150, so once I get the burn-in done, this should be nice and toasty warm. It's special utensils for the tiny stove. And let's move down here. Home theater system built in underneath the bed. And then I've got these 2 slots here for clothing with covers. I just don't have the covers on right now. The bed, which is still covered with junk. Wiring that needs to be secured, but going to my, see if I can get up far enough, surround sound speakers on both sides, and subwoofer. It's an underseat Pioneer subwoofer, 12 volt of course. Got the curtains stored out right now in 2 of the cubbies, and then the other 2 cubbies, one's behind that picture. That will be socks and underwear. Got my DVD and book storage going almost to the ceiling. And I have yet to install it because I'm still using it in my apartment for the next couple days. But my TV mount and that shelf down there is actually supposed to be mounted. I can't mount it till the TV's in. That'll be for the Blu-ray player. And there will be a speaker in that corner and a speaker in that corner for my surround sound system. So there's some storage under the bed, lots more storage in back. So the more precious items and possible usage items will be underneath the bed here, in between the wheel wells, which are double insulated. I can't really get a good shot of that, but there we go. So the extra insulation that I had from the back wall, that's 3.5 inch Roxol insulation, and then there's also Reflectix over the wheel wells, since those are the coldest items on a bus when you're driving down the road. Extra insulation. Like I said, it's about 30 degrees outside. It's probably, I can't see my breath, so it's easily 35, 40 inside, and I haven't had the heat on at all. So this bus is very well insulated. A little shoe pad for right there. Got plenty of shoes. I'll probably have to do a couple of tiers and maybe a wastebasket where those bags are. I'm not sure yet. Added a couple of cup holders from, what are those in? Those were in a Ranger, the back seat area of a Ranger. Just bolted that down to that shelf there. So besides coats being mounted on these hooks, and well, the next hook that I'm putting in, I plan to put in a curtain that goes all the way across the bus to there, to separate the interior from the driver area. So I think that's about it. I got my PPEs, personal protection, well, I guess it's personal safety equipment, PSE. So I got a fire extinguisher there, and one there, and one in the back. And then I've got a couple of smoke and CO2 detectors that still need to be mounted. All my 110 electrical is hooked up. I tested all the outlets, they all work. Oh yeah, I didn't show underneath the counter here. And so underneath the counter I have my firebox with my wood, and my convection oven will be up here, hence the plug-in in back there. Plus there'll be an extension cord with for a power strip that goes on top of the counter here. It goes all the way across, so I'll have extra storage in here as well. I forgot to show. So yeah, like I said, the 20-gallon gray water tank is underneath the bus on this side. So this side is actually going to be pretty heavy with all this stuff in it. Hopefully I won't be driving lopsided. So that's the bus for now. Yeah, the sun's not low enough to see the leather brown yet. But I did the prep and painted the roof myself. The rest of the painting was done by Brendan Nickel at Custom Automotive Refinishing Service in Sterling. And fortunately, he signed it. He also did the lettering front and rear. Or the Rome Sweet Home. So that's it for now. I'm leaving, hopefully leaving in a couple of days. If you're looking to build one of these and you need insurance, go to State Farm. They're the only company that I found locally that was nationwide and reputable to insure the bus. So that's it for now. I'll try to shoot some videos on my way through Canada and down to the lower 48. So until then, y'all have a great day. Thanks and goodbye.